Is your child struggling with peer pressure? You're not alone. In today's video, we'll share 5 proven strategies to help your child stand strong, make confident decisions, and thrive in social situations. Stick around. This could be a game changer for your family. Hi, I'm the Parenting Counsel, and welcome to Parent Wisdom's Corner channel, where we dive into everything parenting, from tackling tough topics like peer pressure to celebrating the joys of raising confident, happy kids. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community of wise parents. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with 5 actionable strategies to help your child navigate peer pressure like a pro. Whether your child is in elementary school or a teenager, these tips will empower them to make smart choices and build resilience. First, let's talk about what peer pressure really is. Peer pressure is the influence that friends or classmates have on your child's decisions, behaviors, or attitudes. It can be direct, like being pressured to try smoking, or indirect, like feeling left out if they don't follow the crowd. For example, your child might feel pressured to skip class, bully someone, or even cheat on a test just to fit in. So why do kids give in to peer pressure? It often comes down to 2 things: the fear of rejection and the desire to fit in. Kids want to be liked and accepted by their peers, and saying no can feel like social suicide. For instance, imagine your child being the only one in their group who doesn't want to watch a movie they're uncomfortable with. The fear of being teased or left out can be overwhelming. It's not just about making bad choices. It's about the emotional toll of feeling isolated. Now, let's dive into the 5 proven strategies to help your child stand strong against peer pressure. These are practical, actionable tips you can start using today. 1. Teach them to say no confidently. Role-play scenarios where your child practices saying no in a firm but respectful way. For example, if a friend pressures them to skip school, teach them to say, "No, I don't want to get in trouble, but thanks for asking." Practicing these responses can make it easier for them to assert themselves in real situations. 2. Build their self-esteem. Kids with high self-esteem are less likely to give in to peer pressure. Praise their efforts, celebrate their uniqueness, and remind them of their strengths regularly. A strong sense of self-worth can empower them to make decisions aligned with their values. 3. Encourage open communication. Create a safe space at home where your child feels comfortable sharing their struggles. Let them know they won't be judged or punished for being honest. Open dialogue fosters trust and makes it more likely they'll seek your guidance when facing peer pressure. 4. Help them find supportive friends. Encourage your child to build friendships with kids who share their values. Positive peer groups can actually reinforces good behavior. Being part of a supportive circle can reduce the likelihood of succumbing to negative influences. Sometimes last month, a teenager was given cash of low amount to give to the teacher who called the previous day that the son's note had finished, that he needed a new note, that she was going to get one for him, that when he comes to school the next day, the money should be refunded to her. It was agreed on by the mom and teacher with the child that she would kindly put the low cash in between his note, so that when he sees the teacher, he would hand over the low cash to her at school. What did the son do? When he got to school, he practically denied the mom gave him money to give her because he had spent the low cash on his friends, buying snacks for all of them. When asked why he did what he did, he responded, "Mom, my friends persuaded me to buy snacks for them. I could not refuse their demand. I wanted to please them. I didn't want to make my friends angry that I didn't want to buy them something. Plus, I didn't want to make them sad. I didn't even tell them the money was for something else." I was shocked. I told him, "Didn't you even think the teacher knew she was going to get the money that day? Because I already put a call through to her. Didn't you think I would ask you if you gave the money to her, as well as call to confirm she received the money? If you wanted to be a philanthropist, why don't you work hard, study hard, to to learn skills that would fetch you money in future that you can conveniently spend. Legally, why use the low cash assigned for another? He could not talk, but was looking at me shamefaced. He was grounded for 2 hours, and I warned him never to relate with his friends. That negative. 5. Role-play real-life scenarios. Practice how to handle peer pressure situations together. For example, act out a scenario where a friend pressures them to try vaping. This builds their confidence to handle real-life situations. Rehearsing responses can make them feel more prepared and less anxious when confronted with peer pressure. To recap, here are the 5 strategies to help your child deal with peer pressure. Teach them to say no confidently. Build their self-esteem. Encourage open communication. Help them find supportive friends. Role-play real-life scenarios. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with other parents, and subscribe to Parent Wisdom's Corner channel for more parenting tips. Coming up next is the video on sibling rivalry. Let's raise confident, resilient kids together.